Community, power, and liberation are what brings me to this work. My name is Eliana Roberts-Golding. I am a senior policy analyst at DCFPI, where I cover housing policy and tax policy. So I was politicized in Jewish and queer organizing and movement building spaces, and those spaces and communities are built on principles of personal and collective liberation. So when I think about my work and my commitment to systems change, I think about the intersections of my identities as a queer person and as a Jewish person. And those experiences have instilled in me a deep commitment to working toward building a world in which people don't just have their basic needs met, but they have the freedom of self-determination. And that means the ability to live in safe, thriving, and joyful communities. I was also raised with the core value that every human being has inherent worth and is deserving of respect. The specific Jewish community I come from is based on the principle that we are all teachers and we are all students. So I learned from a young age that I'm expected to contribute meaningfully to the community that is in turn nurturing me. So one of my core beliefs comes from the Jewish tradition. It is not upon me alone to complete the work, nor am I free to desist from it. And central to this teaching is that we can't do it alone. I feel very excited about our team at DCFPI and about the approach that we're taking and thinking about how the relationships that we're in as a community and as an advocacy organization and the research that we do, how those things are informing our legislative agenda, the progress that we're making as a city. I think that we have a really wonderful team with a lot of enthusiasm, and the community that we work in, the advocacy community, is just full of really incredible, wonderful people who are really passionate about this work, and I think we can do a lot together. So what I'm really looking forward to in 2024 is turning the anti-displacement agenda that we've written into action. We've put into this paper the idea that what we really need is a holistic approach to the problem of displacement. We need to address the immediate needs of those at risk of displacement or who have been displaced, but we also need to take a reparative approach. We really need to do things differently when it comes to housing. So how can we think about reparations and how they can be made in housing policy and tax policy, et cetera? So I'm very excited about the research and the advocacy work, and of course about the relationships and community building that are so essential to that work.